Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've already subscribed and if you're new, welcome. Right now we are on our way to pick up some masks that this lady very generously offered us. She's going to be donating these to all the hospitals around. We're gonna go pick these up from her. But yeah, we'll show you when we get there. We've arrived to this lady's house. She left the little bag outside with the mask. She's so cute.
She wants to be. Oh my god.
Stop.
I'm crying.
Dude, those are so cute.
Oh.
I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la.
What are you doing?
You didn't even turn your blinker on.
First of all, you don't have my consent to be filming. Dream car, that G-Wagon.
And you're driving a what, sweetie?
Don't drag me because this car is under my name. My financial status. Okay.
Hi, okay, we're back. Now it's a little late, but I still wanted to go ahead and sit down and give y'all this look for today. Yes, the conspiracy palette. I love this palette. It's perfect. The fact that it has two freaking clasps. Are you kidding? It's everything. It's so perfect. So we're going to be starting with Maybelline New York Prime, the Blur Smooth base in 100. So we're just going to be putting that all over our face. Okay, so with the wet sponge, you're going to just dab, get that primer all over your face. I like to dab a little bit on my eyelid too before the eyelid primer. Move on to your foundation. Since this one doesn't have a pump or anything, I like to just pour some onto my hand and then just slowly just add a few dots around my face. Down just a little bit, not all the way down to my neck, but just under my chin a little, just to help it blend a little better. So after my foundation, I like to place loose powder all over my face just to help the foundation stay in place a little better. I'm going to be using the Airspun loose face powder. Like I said, I'm just going to be putting that all over my face to help the foundation stay in place. A lot of people just place powder under the eyes. I've done that before, but I feel like I just like how my makeup turns out if I put the loose powder all over my face. It just gives it a nice look and it helps it stay on longer. Just helps it look better. You can use any brush, but I like to use the little pad that it comes with just so it won't be flying everywhere and I can just use it to press down. Once done with the powder, I like to go ahead and contour. So I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty, and this is in shade Caramel Cutie. Some on your brush, draw a line to where I want it, and then just kind of buff it out, blend it in. There's different motions. I do the sweeping and a little tap. Do the other side. What is the right way to contour? Honestly, there's no right way. You have to know what works best for your face. Just kind of practice. On the forehead area, start at the hairline, downward strokes. After that, I'm going to be taking a smaller brush, the concealer under the contour, just draw a line, help define that. Grab my sponge and help blend that out a bit. Same to the other side. Same thing, grab your sponge and blend it. We do upward strokes and kind of just tap, and I like to bring it up to the eyebrow, just help it blend in. See, the key to this is blending. Grab a little more, just kind of draw your line. Get down all the way where to the end of the nostril. I'll blend it out a little more. Same thing, you just want to take it up and just give it a little more depth to your eye. Blend, blend, blend. Now I like to put concealer on. Most of y'all probably do your concealer before the bronzer. I like to do this after to help blend it out. Adding some to my hand. I'm gonna take it out to my temples. Same thing to the other side. On the chin. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Some a little less. Dab a little bit on my nose. And I'm gonna work my way up the T-zone here. Got it laid out. Going back in. Blend everywhere I place that concealer. Go back to my nose. Make sure that's blended well. Just add a little bit of blush, Milani, on my cheeks. Now for our brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in shade Dark Brown. I tried.
So funny.
I'm just grab a little bit on to my brush, hardly anything. I like to start at the middle and then work my way to the front. And then keep working your way from the end of the brow to the front. I'm going to brush it out a bit and I'll just start from the middle and work my way to the front. They're just gentle strokes, just to kind of give it like that nice, seamless kind of fade. Give it almost like an airbrush look, or natural. Okay, so after you've applied product onto your brow, I like to just kind of step back and look at other areas you want to add. I'm going to add a little bit more here. The thing I like to do, grab a bit of concealer, place a tiny drop. I used to do it with a smaller, but I found that using a bit of a in-between brush around this size kind of just works best for this. Too small because it won't blend as easy. One this size works best. I don't know what size this is, it doesn't say. But yeah, just grab a bit of product and then I like to clean up any edges. I like to just clean around placing it, so I'm just kind of doing the same thing that I do with the sponge. Kind of dab area that you want it. Once you've placed it, then you can go in and blend it to bring it down. Same thing to the top of my brow, so I'll grab a little bit more product, do the same thing to the top. And I like to start towards the end. I don't dab, I just slowly drag it down and then work my way up to the front top and just blend it out. I'm gonna just add a little bit of blush, Milani, just a bit on my cheeks. Using the shade Tanacon right here. I'm gonna grab some, and this is gonna be the base. Just put that all over my eyelid, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Now I'm gonna use the shade Diet Root Beer right here, and I'm just gonna lay that on my crease. Just work my way up. To the other eye, same shade Diet Root Beer, and we're gonna place it on our crease. Lay it on the crease, and then sweeping motions. And then to work my way up, I kind of just do little circle motions and alternate with sweeping and circle. What I'm doing, I'm into Tanacon again and adding it to the brow bone. I'll blend out Diet Root Beer and Tanacon just to give it a more seamless look and a better blend. We are going to be using Sleep Paralysis and Trisha. This is what Sleep Paralysis looks like if you haven't seen it. It's kind of like a purple, kind of a shift to it, very shimmery. And Trish, super bright. Go into Sleep Paralysis, and we're going to place it on the outer crease, blend it in, and work it up a little bit. Not too high, but just enough. Okay, we're going to be doing the same thing to the other eye. Outer crease and blend. Go into Trish and the pink, and we're going to place it on the outer corner tab to lay it on there. Once you have it on the lid, work just towards the middle, and then you're going to blend it in. Same thing with this side. I'm just going to pressing it in my eyelid first, blend it in. Once I have the shade Trish on my eyelids, I want to go back the paralysis and just put a little bit more on my crease, both sides. I'm going to be dipping into What's the Tea, little mint green shade here, using that for the inner corner of my lid. Placing it inner corner. It is a little lighter. You're gonna have to kind of just work this one in a little more. So once I've placed most of it on the inner corner, with my pinky, dip into the shade and just gently press it on. Just go in with my brush again, add more, and then just blend it out. So we're just going to do the same thing to the other eye. Start with our brush, place some of that shadow onto the inner corner. We're going to use our pinky. We're going to go back in with our brush. And now for my brow bone, using the shade My Pills. This one right here on my brow bone, just to kind of fade out other colors that I've added here. If I maybe went a little too far up, this will help it look a little more seamless. Same thing to the other eye. And now for the inner corners here, I'm going to be using shade Conspiracy. Now for the bottom lash line, a little darker shade, using Not a Fact. It's this one here. I'm going to grab my setting spray to wet my brush. A little bit of that shadow, start from the outer corner. Same thing to the other eye. From the outer corner in. I'm going to dip into Trish again, and then from the middle, just dab some on there. Share a little bit on the other side. It's a lot. And blend that in. The LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Fresh. Just add that to my waterline. Now I also want to do a wing. I'm going to be using this black liquid eyeliner by NYX, also matte. I like to start out, since I've got that line, I like to start from the outer corner and then do the wing. Okay, I want about that long. Grab a little more. So I've got the wing, I'm going to just add a bit more. Once you have the kind of outline, you can then just fix it up. After I have my eyeliner on, I like to go in with a bit of concealer. The brush I use to clean up my brows, I use to clean up. Do the same thing to the other side. Comb Benefit Roller Lash, just a bit. Add some at the bottom. Now I'm going to be putting these lashes on. These are the Studio Effects, of course, with the Duo Lash Glue. I'm going to be using the Make Believe Illusion, which is the one in the middle right here. Kind of like a moonlight blue. I'll grab a small brush and put some highlight on my brow bone, blend it in. Then we're going to add highlight to our face. Then with the same brush I used for my brow bone, we're going to use for our nose, just add a tiny bit, Cupid's bow. And for my lips, I'm just going to be using a clear gloss. And of course, don't forget to set your look. I'm using that Jeffree Star setting spray. It smells so good. You already know. Just let that dry. And yeah, this is the finished look. And then your hands look like that. So if you've enjoyed this video and liked the look, please give this video a like and comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. See y'all next time.